So recently I came out with a video showing you how to get 100+ invitations on your Upwork profile. These are all inbound leads, essentially saying, hey, I want to work with you. But what's funny is I've now had over 250 invitations in the last 90 days. So I want to show you exactly how you can do this too. And to be honest, it's quite simple. It's kind of like a science. And if you literally just implement the things I say in this video, you can do it too. Now, firstly, I want to preface something, and this might turn you away and just leave the video if you're not interested, but this will cost money. This does cost some money, not a lot of money, but it will cost some money to do. But the outsized return you can get from this is massive. For example, I'm getting about a 15 times return on whatever I spend on Upwork. So this works. If you're comfortable with that and you are ready to take some risks, then keep watching this video. But I just put that warning out there because I know a lot of people watch my channel and they maybe don't have a bunch of money, but like ultimately you do have to invest. This is a business, and I would urge you to maybe just give it a shot and let me know in the comment sections how you get on. Another warning I would say is that this works best when you already have a decent profile. If you're just starting completely from scratch and you've got like no clients, you've got no profile, this isn't really the video for you. This is more high level, and it's for the people that are actually making some money on Upwork already, but they want to get to the next level. And to be specific in terms of a criteria, I would say you've earned more than $10,000 on Upwork. You've got a JSS, a job success score of 100%, and you're ideally rising talent, top rated, or even better, top rated plus. And again, I know a lot of people are in this category, but if you are, you're probably already making like 5, 10K per month. And I'm going to tell you how you can go from like 10K to 20 to 30 to 40 to 50 to even 60K, like what I'm doing. So if you fit into this category, or even if you just want to keep watching because you're interested, then let me explain how this works. So the way to get 250+ invites like I have and over 5,000 impressions on my profile is to boost your profile. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't send proposals, but boosting for me at least has been really helpful. And for the last 90 days, I haven't even sent a single proposal on Upwork. Boosting is the method of spending connects to rank and boost your profile in the algorithm and also for potential jobs. Now, to clarify, I'm not talking about boosting your proposals, like where you send a proposal and then rank it higher by spending some connects. I'm talking purely about boosting your profile using connects. Now, this section you can find on Upwork. You just got to toggle it on and you have to set a rate. I would urge you to start with a rate of around like 20 connects per click. This is going to get you some momentum, and you're going to be able to test and see if you're getting some good clicks. And in terms of the settings, like I said, let's say 20 connects per click. And on top of that, I would urge you to do around 10 clicks a day if you can afford it. I know this might sound like a lot of money, but trust me, this works so well. And you have to think, most people land clients by running some form of paid advertising. This is Upwork's version of paid advertising. And the best thing is set how much you spend. You can set your limit. This is actually really good. And I've been doing Upwork for more than half a decade. And this is the easiest way for you to land clients by far. If this existed 5 years ago, I would have already been crushing on Upwork. So boosting will really help your profile, and it will get you as much inbound traffic as you like. And you can scale it linearly. So if you like, for example, are super profitable spending $200, then you could spend $400, $1,000. And that's exactly what I did. In November, I did about $400-ish. Then in December, I did about $1,000. Then in January, which you guys have just seen, I spent $1,700 and made $68,000 revenue back. So this month, I'm going to try and spend $2,000 or $2,500 or $3,000. And there's people on Upwork that are spending $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 on connects. So don't think that you're like going crazy with it. There's people that are doing way more than you are, even more than I am. Now, if you boost your profile, that's one thing, but you shouldn't boost your profile until you do these next few steps. Number one, you have to optimize your profile. And the best way to optimize your profile is 2 different ways. You can do it the cheap way, or you can do it the expensive way. And I give you these options to just save you time. I don't really care which one you do, but I know which one I do. The cheap way is just to fully brand using things like Canva or Photoshop to fully brand your profile. Make sure that your profile picture looks beautiful, the thumbnail in your video introduction looks good, the portfolio section, everything on your profile should look beautiful and branded. But to be honest, if you're not creative, this will take you some time. I know for me, it definitely took me a lot of time. Or if you just want to spend like $100 and get this done really quickly, just get a designer to fully design your profile. Just put a job post out on Upwork and say, hey, I'm looking for somebody to design my profile and I want it to keep it branded. You can even send them screenshots of my profile if you like, or my students' profiles that I've shared on this channel to actually, get some good designs. But in general, if you're going to boost, you definitely want to have a beautiful profile, because it's one thing to get clients to click on your profile, but it's another thing to get them to message you back. Does that make sense? The other thing that will help you massively when it comes to boosting, and you've done your profile and it looks beautiful now, is keyword maxing. Keyword maxing is where you put your main keywords all throughout your profile. And I can tell you this works because I ranked #1 for NAN, make, Zapier, and ChatGPT on Upwork for the UK. Let me just say that again. I rank number 1 for ChatGPT on Upwork in the UK, which to be honest blew my mind. I wasn't even trying to do that. So the best thing you can do is put those keywords all throughout your profile, and I'm talking everywhere. And just to quickly run through it, I'm talking about your title, the description, portfolio section, the other experiences section, the education, the work history, the description of the portfolio, everywhere. Put these keywords everywhere, and it's going to help you rank. And especially put it at the bottom of your description and just spam them at the bottom of your description, because nobody's realistically speaking reading that shit anyway, and it will just help you. Now, one thing I forgot to mention is you do need to boost in the right niche, because when you go to boost, you'll see there's like categories and subcategories, and like which one do you pick? Because which one you pick is important. I would urge you to pick the one that you typically do work in. For example, for me, I do AI integration because that is literally the niche that I'm in. But if I try and do something like chatbot, for example, which I don't really usually work with clients for chatbot, it just doesn't work, and the volume is a lot less for me. And by the way, it's not that it's less for those specific subcategories, it's just that my profile isn't optimized for chatbots. It's more optimized for AI integration, if that makes sense. So again, to recap, we want to make our profile beautiful before we boost. We want to boost with about, let's say to start off, 20 connects per click, and we want to try and get about 10 clicks per day. You can obviously scale it up linearly and spend more and more as long as you're profitable. On top of that, you want to keyword max and rank out your profile. Those few things will help you. The other thing you need to do if you're going to do this strategy is you need to have a monastic focus on tracking your metrics. You need to track every single invitation you get, every single direct message you get, every single impression, view, click. It's very important that you do all of this, and you must take this seriously. In my opinion, Upwork does a very poor job of helping you with this. Their reporting section is pretty bad, so you're going to want to do this manually. If you get a VA, it can be really helpful, or you can just do it like once a week and just put it in a Google Sheet like I do. Luckily, I have an awesome Chinese girlfriend that just does this for me, but not everybody can have such an amazing life. And the last thing I want to say is, even if you do all of these things well, and you're getting invitations, and you're getting messages, and you're boosting, and everything's going well, if you don't respond to the messages quickly and the invites that you're getting, you won't get clients. You must respond quickly to clients on Upwork. Let me say this very clearly. There's a direct correlation between how quickly you respond to the client after they message you and how often you close the client. Factual. It's very, very, very important that you respond as quickly as possible. And if you don't do this, you're just burning money in connects for no reason. But like I said, this strategy got me 250 invites in the last 90 days and 5,000 plus impressions and 500 plus clicks. This works, and I'm even getting a 50% click to invite ratio. So the other stuff I'm talking about with the profile works. Now you might be watching this and you might be thinking, that's a lot of work and I can't really be bothered. So if you want me to literally just do this for you, like design your profile, land your first few clients with you, help you with the testimonials, help you with your boosting strategy, and just in general kind of just manage this for you, then click the link in the description. You can work with me one-on-one, and I would love to work with you. But look, at the end of the day, I'm just here to drop value in these YouTube videos. I try to give everything away for free, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.